George Orwell's novel, 1984, is one of those books that if any of us actually read, it was because it was assigned to us in either high school or in a college class. As such, we actually would read through it in order to get through it, to write whatever essay we had to write to pass the class. Even though it's one of those novels that is often mentioned as one of the most important literary works of the 20th century, very few of us have actually sat down, read it, thought about it, and taken it in, and found ways to apply it to what we think about daily life. Unlike, say, the average season of Survivor. And that's a shame, because rereading it recently, it occurred to me that there was a lot being said there by Mr. Orwell. A lot of distillation of thought about life, politics, the way we live our lives, history, power struggles, a lot of the big issues that he put into a novel that was what they technically call a satire, which is taking a look at the world around you and finding a new way to look at it. Some people paid a lot of attention to it in 1984 in as much as, did the prophecy come true? Totally ignoring the fact that it wasn't a prophetic work. He wasn't trying to forecast the future. He was trying to look at the world around him as it was when he wrote it in 1947 and put it in a different place to examine what was happening then. Now, politically, I don't care where you come in. Doesn't matter whether you get all of your daily news from Keith Olbermann or from Glenn Beck. It doesn't matter if you voted for Obama or McCain. It doesn't matter if you're a Tea Party member or a Green Party member. This is a book that cuts across all levels of how we break ourselves down. And I think if I were to have the power to assign homework to everybody in North America, starting today, it would be to sit down, read the book, and think about it. Not pass the tests, not write a 30-page essay, but actually think about what's being said. So I've decided to do a few videos using clips from a public domain televised version from the BBC from 1954, I believe, starring a very young Peter Cushing, to get clips of some parts of the story and to discuss what I think is being said in that particular section, and to expound on some of the ideas that didn't make it into the TV version that I have access to, and to try to explain to you all why this is an important story and why it has so much to say about the state of the world in the year 2010. I hope that some of you all find this interesting. I'm going to be posting clips from the movie. I'm going to have a link in the information about this clip to take you to where you can download an entire copy of the film for review. And I really hope that somebody out there takes me up on this challenge to go back to a book that you might have had to read for a high school English class and rethink about it. And yes, this will cut into your personal time. I'm sure you might miss a few episodes of How I Met Your Mother. I think that it will be worth the sacrifice to skip a few sitcoms, sit down and read a book, or at the very least, download a very good live production from the BBC from 1954 that will hit all the high points. Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing back from comments from any of you all about what is being discussed.